the G20 leader at the convention center. I cannot go there. Then I see the whole city is police. You know, they say there's 20,000 police standing there as a police wall. The business is down, closed. People cannot go there. If I am running, you know, why now the government have to be, you know, isolated from the public, right? You're the government. You know, why? What are you afraid of? Now we also have so many police. Is there any safety problem? Every country have their own bodyguard or security force, right? You know, Toronto is a you know, Canada is a peaceful country, is a democratic country. What we see is a police city. What we see is a violent place. What we see is the government, you know, is afraid of the public, right? So also what I see is, you know, we wasting lots of money. We desert, you know, the business, means shut down the business. We see lots of violence because people are angry.
Well, one of the issues was that the police were enforcing a law that never was.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the police can, in Canada, I don't know why is this. This is a legal country, right? But how can the police can do whatever they like? You know, the police is too powerful in this country, you know. Because this is understandable. Nobody can understand how a democratic country, a free country, a peaceful country has so much power in the police.
Well, one of the reasons for that may be, and this is from public opinion, that the actual police officer that's making the arrests has no choice but to do what he is told, or else he'll get fired. How would you, as mayor, change the police service to better serve your model of running it like a business and helping the public?
This is a very good question. You know, I'm a victim of the police force, right? Because they can do whatever they think, you know, they can, you know, if I'm not so popular, they can do whatever they like to me, you know, I'm victimized already. So, the police have big problem in the city of Toronto. So I have to understanding what do you say, you know, they have to do something because the police have no accountability or responsibility. If they do things wrong, nobody can hurt them. You know, see, you know, one of the first things police want to arrest me, the second thing I was trying to do is sue them back, you know. But if nobody, you know, either, you know, all the lawyer, right, they're afraid of to sue the police because this is too powerful. So the police can do anything they wanted. So as you said, if they do wrong thing, if they cannot do it, they'll be fired. Yeah, if they made a mistake, they're not responsible. You know, the public is too weak. Let me ask one thing: the police actually in this city, everybody think the police do their job to protect them. That after I got arrested, I was found that it's misunderstanding. You know, it's misleading. The police make them so powerful. The media help them, make everybody think if we were without the police, we will have lots of problems. But in the country, like as I said before, it's a democratic country, it's a peaceful country, it's a rich country. How can we have more police than other poor country, right? So that's ridiculous, you know what I mean? So the police also have, you see the budget of the city. If I'm a mayor, I know what the budget of the police will be. That's huge, probably.
Would you say there is an association between the size of the government and the behavior of the police?
Yeah, that's because now, two things. One thing is the government taxing. They can taxing, tax to the public. The second is they have the power, the weapon. So this to make people afraid, make the public weak. So this is a democratic country. Who have the power? The people or the police or the government, right? Now the government is huge, So we need to give the power to the people, to vote, right? What are we voting for? We vote for better life. We voted for freedom. We voted for right? Do we have anything like this? We don't have money. We don't have weapon. We don't have power. So we are the only one be victim. So that's why the police can do anything wanted. The government can do anything want. But there is a maximum, okay? Something like financial crisis. When you go to the maximum on the top, you have nowhere to go but to fail. But you have to be careful. Everybody have to be careful. The government, now I come here, there are two things. One thing is financial. The second thing is power. So if we cannot manage this well, the government will be in trouble. Let's look at the housing price of any city, California, they got a big trouble, right? State of Michigan, they have big trouble. Greece have problem. You never know. Toronto will not have problem. But if I'm elected, I will prevent this problem, save the city, to change something big. You know how to change something big? Because the whole system has become too old, too big, to need somebody like me, outsider. We got a lot of insider, right? Robert Ford insider, the white people, right? Everybody, used to him. But can we change something?
We have
change somebody.
We have seen the lack of diversity in the media coverage of the
exactly
candidates.
Actually, I'm telling you something. This Toronto is an immigration city. There's maybe a 50% or something close to that. Everything shoot it down, cool it down. They're already done. Okay. Now this city need a new dynamic, new energy, new people to use this new immigration and their energy, their resource to save this city. I'm not taking anything for granted. I don't take anything from the old immigration, right? I'm here to save the city.
Do you see immigration as a good or a bad thing?
The immigration is a great thing for Canada or US, How is it bad? Because this is an immigration country. This is a country, they bring different culture, they bring the different wealth, they bring people, capital, culture, make this city better to live. But you don't say a new immigrant. You needed to lead them, manage them, use them, dynamic, use the dynamic and a resource. But this new immigration, the resource has been ignored for many, many years.
Can you turn off for a second?
Very good.
When you refer to using immigrants, what did you mean?
I mean this. They're resourceful, they're valuable. We have to use them. Because people think, are you using people? Yeah, if I'm not using you, you're wasted. Right? Do you want to be wasted or you want to be used? You want to be valuable or you want to be useless?
Well, I wouldn't want to be used. I'd like to contribute. When you mean used, do you mean letting me contribute to the system?
that's the thing I'm talking about. I'm saying I'm using you for my advantage. I'm using you for the public. I'm using you for the society. I'm using you for the country. I'm using you for the city. I want you to use me